With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 2 of 4.
Etc.
Peace for Ukraine or Ukraine now. Russia, just go home.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
You will be contented if you have learned what is good and honorable. You will live daintily and be a king in poverty, and enjoy a quiet and private life as much as the public life of a general or statesman. Please continue watching from an engaging philosophy from Plutarch, vegetarian.
There is nothing macho about treating animals terribly, and there is nothing macho about putting your health at risk. There is nothing macho about polluting the earth. We're all here on this one marble, and we just have to work together. Jason Gillespie, vegan.
O Gaza, peace is the only victory, not how many neighbors' dead bodies.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Harika Poli. This means nice to meet you in Greek, one of the languages spoken by the Arvanite people. Gracious viewers, I am Theodore. The peace-loving Arvanites feel blessed that we live in this beautiful world where nature's gifts abound. May everyone help save this planet by going vegan and bringing more kindness and love to all beings. Welcome to The Benefits of Being Virtuous. Selections from Morals by Plutarch, Vegetarian, Part 2 of 2, on Words of Wisdom.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Estonia is one of them. Estonia Animal Protection Act measures to protect domestic, wild and other animal people are outlined, with the general penalty being a fine of up to 3,200 euros. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting, no more murdering them to eat, to lab test or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Plutarch, Vegetarian, was a renowned Greek Platonist, philosopher, and historian of the 1st and 2nd centuries AD. Born in Chaeronea, Boeotia, Plutarch embarked on a remarkable career as a philosopher, priest, and statesman. His influential writings, inspired by classical Greek philosophers like Plato, vegetarian, and Aristotle, vegetarian, span a wide range of subjects, including ethics, religion, and biography, making him one of the most versatile thinkers of his era. Plutarch's emphasis on virtue ethics and the pursuit of wisdom as the path to a meaningful life has placed him among the great moralists of ancient times. From his celebrated biographies of illustrious Greeks and Romans to his explorations of morals and divinity, Plutarch's writings offer valuable insights into the complexities of human nature and the ethical challenges faced by individuals and societies. Among the writings from Plutarch are parallel lives, morals, and collections of series of books and essays. As a compassionate vegetarian, Plutarch reminded people of the perils of animal people flesh eating. In his essay of the eating of flesh, he stated, "Animals have senses. They have faculties for seeing, hearing, understanding. Is it right to extinguish these faculties? Who knows? But the bodies of animals may contain the souls of deceased men, of a father, brother, or other friend." Plutarch's Morals showcases a collection of essays and transcribed speeches exploring morality, ethics, and character development. It offers timeless wisdom on living a virtuous life. Through engaging speeches and through provoking insights, Plutarch's Morals remains relevant and enlightening, inspiring readers to reflect on the interconnectedness between our actions and the divine and strive for personal upliftment.
Vegan, to cut methane,
to save the world, to save this and future generations.
Let us continue with excerpts from the essay on Virtue and Vice from Morals by Plutarch, vegetarian, translated by Arthur Richard Shileto in the book Plutarch, Morals. On Virtue and Vice. Clothes seem to warm a man, not by throwing out heat themselves. For itself every garment is cold. Whence in great heat or in fevers people frequently change and shift them. But the heat which a man throws out from his own body is retained and wrapped in by a dress fitting close to the body, which does not admit of the heat being dissipated when once it has got firm hold. A somewhat similar case is the idea that deceives the mass of mankind, that if they could live in big houses and get together a quantity of money, they would have a happy life. But a happy and cheerful life is not from without. On the contrary, a man adds pleasure and gratification to the things that surround him, his temperament being as it were the source of his feelings. But when the fire blazes, the house is brighter to look at. So, too, wealth is pleasanter, and fame and power more splendid, when a man has joy in his heart, seeing that men can bear easily and quietly poverty and exile and old age, if their character is a contented and mild one. For as perfumes make threadbare coats and rags to smell sweet, while the body of Anchises sent forth a fetid discharge, distilling from his back unto his linen robe. So every kind of life with virtue is painless and pleasurable, whereas vice, if infused into it, makes splendor and wealth and magnificence painful, and sickening and unwelcome to its possessors. A man cannot, by writing a bill of divorce to his vice, get rid of all trouble at once, and enjoy tranquility by living apart, for it is ever present in his vitals, and sticks to him night and day, and burns without a torch, and consigns him to gloomy old age, being a disagreeable fellow-traveler, owing to its arrogance, and a costly companion at table owing to its daintiness, and an unpleasant bedfellow, disturbing and marring sleep by anxiety, and care and envy. For during such a one's sleep, the body indeed gets rest, but the mind has terrors, dreams, and perturbations, owing to superstition. For when my trouble catches me asleep, I am undone by the most fearful dreams. As one says, for thus envy, fear, anger, and lust affect one. During the daytime, indeed, vice looks abroad and imitates the behavior of others, is shy and conceals its evil desires, and does not altogether give way to its propensities, but often even resists and fights stoutly against them. But in sleep it escapes the observation of people and the law, and being as far as possible removed from fear or modesty, gives every passion play, and excites its depravity and licentiousness. For, to borrow Plato's expression, it attempts incest with its mother, and procures for itself unlawful meats, and abstains from no action whatever, and enjoys lawlessness as far as is practicable in visions and fantasies, that end in no complete pleasure or satisfaction, but can only stir up and inflame the passions and morbid emotions.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Where then is the pleasure of vice, if there is nowhere in it freedom from anxiety and pain, or independence, or tranquility, or rest? A healthy and sound constitution does indeed augment the pleasures of the body, but for the soul there can be no lasting joy or gratification unless cheerfulness, fearlessness, and courage supply a calm serenity free from storms. For otherwise, even if hope or delight smile on the soul, it is soon confused and disturbed by care lifting up its head again, so that it is but the calm of a sunken rock. Pile up gold, heap up silver, build covered walks. Fill your house with servants, and the town with debtors, unless you lay to rest the passions of the soul, and put a curb on your insatiable desires, and rid yourself of fear and anxiety. You are but laying out a sumptuous banquet for people who are suffering from dysentery, and can neither retain their food nor get any benefit from it, but are made even worse by it. Have you never observed how sick persons turn against and spit out and refuse the daintiest and most costly viands? Though people offer them and almost force them down their throats, but on another occasion, when their condition is different, their respiration good, their blood in a healthy state, and their natural warmth restored, they get up and enjoy and make a good meal of simple bread and crest. Such also is the effect of reason on the mind. You will be contented if you have learned what is good and honorable. You will live daintily and be a king in poverty and enjoy a quiet and private life as much as the public life of a general or a statesman. By the aid of philosophy, you will live not unpleasantly, for you will learn to extract pleasure from all places and things. Wealth will make you happy, because it will enable you to benefit many, and poverty, as you will not then have many anxieties, and glory, for it will make you honored, and obscurity, for you will then be saved from envy. For more information, please visit Project Gutenberg, gutenberg.org.
Don't be vegan, cause it's quite religious.
O Gaza, peace is the only victory, not how many neighbors' dead bodies.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Gentle viewers, it has been a pleasure to have your company today for Words of Wisdom. Coming up next is God Working Through True Masters, Part 2 of 2, right after noteworthy news. May divine love guide us to live with compassion and nobility.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Műsoraink sok nyelvet tartalmaznak. Kérjük, tekintse meg itt suprememastertv.com/schedule és suprememastertv.com/WOW.